Hello students, today we have discussed about the acceptance sampling. Acceptance sampling is a form of inspection applied to lots or batches of atoms before or after a process to judge conformance to predetermined standard. Acceptance sampling is very useful when you have to inspect components of mass production system and large number of atoms you have to process in short amount of time. The cost of passing defective is very low. Fatigue is caused by inspecting large number of atoms. So these are the some you can say advantages of acceptance sampling. Sampling consists of three types: single sampling, double sampling, and multiple sampling. In this, capital N is a lot size, small n is a sample size, and C is an acceptance number. Now we have to discuss about the simple single sampling plan. As shown in diagram, this is a we can say algorithm. In this, first we have to take a sample of size small n, then we have to inspect it. If number of defectives in that sample are exceeding, does not exceeding the acceptance number, then we have to directly accept the loss. If that defective components are exceeding the acceptance number, then we have to reject loss. So this is the single sampling plan. Now we have to discuss about the next one, that is a double sampling plan. This is the diagram for double sampling plan. In this, we have to first take sample size with small n1 atoms. Then we have to inspect it. If the numbers are exceeding the acceptance limit, then we have to reject it. If it is it does not exceed acceptance limit, then we have to accept the lot. But if the value is in between C1 and C2, that is the lower limit of acceptance number and upper limit of acceptance number, then we have to take new sample, that is a small n2. Then we have to again continue the process of inspection. Then if that number of component does not exceed C2, that is the acceptance number upper limit, then you have to accept the lot. If that defective component number is exceeding the C2, then we have to reject that lot. Now we have to discuss about the next type, that is a multiple sampling. This is a diagram for multiple sampling. In this, we have to take sample of small n1 atom. We have to inspect it. If the number of defective parts are less than C1, then we have to directly accept that lot. If this value is above that R1 value, then we have to reject the lot. But if the value is in between C1 and R1, then we have to take next sample of small n2. Then we have to again continue the process of inspection. In this case also, if number of defective components are less than C2, then we have to accept the lot. If it is a more than R2, then we have to reject that lot. And if it is between C2 and R2, then we have to take again third sample, that is the N3 atoms. Then we have to again inspect that components. If value of defective parts is less than C3, then we have to accept the lot. And if it is more than R3, then we have to reject the lot. So this is about the multiple sampling type. Let's consider one example of double sampling plan. In this example, lot size capital N is 2400, sample size N1 is 150, then value of C1 is 1, value of R1 is 4. Then in second sampling, sample size is small 2, that is 200, value of C2 is 5, and value of R2 is 6. So if you can see this diagram, first we have to take a spec, or we have to take lot size or sample size of 150 from lot size 2400. We have to inspect it. If number of defective components are less than 1, then we have to directly accept that lot. And if it is a 4 or more than 4, then that is a non-conforming units, so we have to reject that lot directly. Then next, if defective components are 2 or 3, then we have to take another sample of 200 components. Then if we can say defective component number is 5 or less than 5, then we have to accept the lot, and if it is a 6 or more than 6, then we have to reject that lot. So this is an example of double sampling plan. Now we have to discuss about the OCC, that is the operating characteristic curve. This is a curve that we have to plot between the probability of accepting lot and lot quality. In this case, on x-axis we have to plot lot quality, that is a percentage defective, and on y-axis we have to plot probability of accepting lot. So in this diagram we can see when there is a, we can say, percentage of defective component are more, then probability of accepting lot is less. So this is a graph which is known as the OCC curve, and whatever you are watching, there is a OCC for simple sampling plan. You can see in the second diagram, at this portion, that upper top left portion, that complete region is a producer's risk. In this case, defective components are around 3% to 4%, and in this case, if lot gets rejected, then that is a, we can say, a producer's risk, that is a probability acceptable lot is rejected. This is the second diagram. In this case, we can observe at bottom right side, we can say defective parts are around 15 to 20%, and in this case also, if that lot is accepted, then that is a continuous risk. You can say probability unacceptable is accepted. So this is about the OCC